one and only hip hop gamer, Hot 97. Listen, I tried to do this broadcast and it stopped. So hopefully it don't stop again. If it stops again, I'm gonna wait a while and stuff like that because I'm not sure what's up with YouTube. Alright, so if that happens again, I apologize, but you know I ain't in control of that. So we about to check out a few things and then we're gonna get right to it. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Cross this out. Go here. And we are live. Okay. Okay. Give me 1 second, y'all. Gonna get this started, get everybody in here. It's gonna be dope. Okay, live now. Nice. Alright. Cool. This is there. Okay, cool. Alright, bet. Okay. Finally, this seems to be working. Apologize before for the broadcast stopping. YouTube is YouTube. Anyway, let's get it going, alright? First off, I want to say one love. God bless. Alright? Second of all, I want to say one love and God bless to everyone. I hope you guys, I hope you girls enjoy an amazing, beautiful, healthy, strong, strengthening, amazing new year. All right, so happy new year to everyone. All right, that's the second thing I wanted to say. Third thing is this. I'm truly, truly blessed. A lot of people gave me a lot of anniversary love because I'm going into my 8th year of journalism, and I got so many things happening, especially this year, that I'm very excited to share with y'all when the time is right. But right now, let's get it popping with this article. First day of the year, rock with your boy. Let's get it. And the title of this is Will PlayStation 4 Dominate Xbox One in 2016? Please, everybody right now, make sure you guys hit up Twitter, hit up on Facebook, go share this, bring everybody in here so we can talk about it. This is going to be a great discussion topic. I got a lot of things, a lot of bullet points lined up. We about to get it in. Alright? Okay. Oh shoot, what's up, Vika? Yeah, we live. You already know what it is. Yeah. So we about to get this started right now. Alright? First thing is this, okay? VR, virtual reality. That's the first thing I want to talk about. With PlayStation VR, one of the biggest differences of PlayStation VR and what Xbox One is doing with their partnership with Oculus is that PlayStation VR was built for PlayStation. That's one of the first things that should stick out of your head. It was built for PlayStation. Okay? Also, not only is it built for PlayStation, it has multiplayer as well, meaning that you could connect 2 PlayStation VRs to one PlayStation 4 and get that type of gameplay going as well, which is going to be extremely unique to experience, right? So that right there is huge. Also, another thing about PlayStation VR is the fact that it will project like the 2D image so others can see it, and also others can participate and play with you even if they don't have a headset themselves. That right there is big, you know what I'm saying? And I love that. I think that's crazy. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is how Microsoft is doing their Xbox VR, so to speak. And what they're doing is they will allow us to stream our Xbox One games to Windows 10 PC or tablet or whatever. And they introduced the streaming factor to the Oculus Rift, so you could play your Xbox One games via the stream. You see what I'm saying? So that's cool that they give you the opportunity to do it, but Oculus wasn't built for Xbox, and that's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? So it's more like an add-on external thing, whereas PlayStation VR is specifically designed for that box. So most likely you're going to get the maximized potential and the optimal performance of what PlayStation is doing as opposed to what Xbox One is doing. Now, when you think of VR in the industry right now, it's getting a big push. And we all know it's not a gimmick anymore like how it was back in the day, because the technology wasn't there yet to make it to what we see today with the Virtual Boys and everything back in the past. You see what I'm saying? So now that we are where we are, in this day and age, we are experiencing things that we probably never thought was possible as kids. So this is phenomenal to see and experience. Now, Oculus Rift, what they're doing is, even though it's not going to work directly on Xbox One like how the PlayStation VR is built for it, they still going to have a lot of functions and features and multiplayer abilities and things like that, but from a streamed way of accessing the content. Now, what I will say is, in terms of what they're doing with Oculus and the VR and the streaming, is that it's most likely, this is a rumor, but most likely Windows 10 is going to be the official new definitive operating system for Xbox One. And if that happens, they truly do that, then Oculus Rift most likely will work directly on the Xbox, like with no need for streams or whatever, because the Xbox will be a Windows 10 device itself. You see what I'm saying? So that right there is a rumor. It's interesting, and I believe it will happen. But in terms of VR and this new movement, even Samsung Gear VR having success, this is real. It's coming. You already see the exclusives like Ace Combat 7. You see Tekken. You see Until Dawn. Like, it's really happening, and the games look amazing. So based off PlayStation VR, I think that's going to play a big role into what people are interested in terms of buying a new system, features of a new system, new experiences of a system, and how those experiences pan out in terms of performance. You feel me? And if any of you used the Oculus before or have used PlayStation 4's PlayStation VR, anybody, if you used it, share your thoughts right now in the comment section, because I'm about to engage with the people, with y'all right now. But through my experience, Oculus is phenomenal. It's great. But PlayStation VR is that much greater through my experience with the games that I played and the uniqueness of the titles that was created. So let's talk to the people. Alright, cool. So Goku1337, what's good, baby? Happy New Year. Detroit needs VR. You talking about that game, Detroit? That joint look fire. So David Cage is on his game right now. Megazo, what's going on? What's up, hip-hop-gamer? No doubt. What's up? Happy New Year. Lawrence Thompson, God bless. What's going on? How you feeling? Happy New Year. Hawk Smash 329, what's good, baby? Happy New Year. Am I coming to PAX South? I'm not sure, man. I got all the invites and everything like normal, but I'm not sure if I'm going to PAX South. But I'm looking forward to it. I heard a lot of things about it, and I love PAX. PAX got that real good community culture, gaming energy. Like, I love PAX, yo. The Trigger Man, what's going on? God bless, man. Happy New Year. Played PlayStation VR at PSX. Riggs was hot. Really? So, I got a question for you, Trigger Man. You said Riggs was hot. When you played PlayStation VR for the first time and you played Riggs for the first time, what's the first thing you could share with us about your experience? Like, what's the first thing you noticed? Whether it's graphics, control, feel, everything. What's the first thing that you noticed? Let me know. While he's getting back to me on that answer, I want to give a shout out to Hot 97, BET, GameStop. You see my belt right there. I want to give a big shout out to my people Scoop B and Jake Brown of Brown and Scoop podcast over at CBS Radio. They was nice enough to have me on the show to close out the year in review. So shout out to them. I want to give a big shout out to my man Steve. He's working on a major game called Heroes Reborn, Gemini, for the Hero series. And that's me and him right there. So shout out to him. And shout out to top 5 battle rappers ever, my man Charlie Clips. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that watched a lot of the battles, that's me and my man Charlie Clips. I always like to have these things there, because for people that never, like, their first time coming to a hip-hop gamer video or hip-hop gamer channel, I want them to know that there's authenticity here. When I talk, you need to listen. You need to pay attention. I keep it real. I keep it raw. I keep it honest. I'm blessed. And I just want to give that energy off to y'all, because we love games. And we love hip-hop. And we love real things. And we do real things. And that's what you get when you come to this channel all day. Hot 97. Muster Karma, what's going on? Happy New Year. Is PSVR better than Oculus Rift? Yes, it's better. Like, in my opinion, it's better. From what I experienced, it's better. But they both great. Don't get it twisted. They both is amazing. You would not go wrong. But PlayStation VR is it. It's more comfortable in my opinion. It has better response time, clear as I don't know what. Yeah, PlayStation VR. The PLK 988, what's going on, man? My dude, what's going on? Happy New Year. Dang, I didn't get a chance to see what Trigger Man said. I think I missed it. Hip Hop Gamer, have you ever thought about investing in video game stocks? Yo, Ricky, Happy New Year, and I'm glad you brought that up because it's definitely something on my mind, and that's something that could possibly happen this year for me. What do you think about the lineup of Xbox of games for the Xbox and PS4 this year? We're going to get to that in this particular video. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to scroll up because I think I missed what Trigger Man said, and what he's saying is very important. So I want to see if I could see what he said, because I didn't want to miss out on that. I'm sorry for missing out on that. So let me scroll up and see what he said so I can respond back to him. Or if he responded at all. Definitely alright, cool. So he said definitely the field of view was awesome. That's what he said. The field of view. So that's amazing. Oh wait, hold up. I played Until Dawn Roller Coaster demo also at PSX. It actually felt like I was falling on a coaster. Exactly. Is that real? You ever get so high in virtual reality and you look down and you feel like you're really about to fall? That's how real it is. It's incredible. So let's move on to the next topic. Okay, and the next topic is console exclusives, right? Now let me tell you why console exclusives are so important. Now, not to say that y'all don't know already, but I'm going to tell you why console exclusives are so important, especially in the battle of PlayStation and Xbox. Now, during last generation with PS3 and Xbox 360, right? In America, Xbox 360 beat PS3. But worldwide, globally, PS3 came back and beat Xbox 360. Not by a whole lot, but at the end of the day, PS3 overall got the victory. The reason why they got this victory is because of their console exclusives. Console exclusives are the deciding factor on not only what system you're going to buy, but it's also the deciding factor on converting people from one thing to another, from one system to another. You see what I'm saying? And that's what Sony has done during the PS3, PS2, PS1 eras, all the way leading up to PS4. They always make sure that they invest in their own studios, their own projects, and they always make sure that they gave developers ample amount of time without rushing things, so whatever they bring out as a franchise can resonate with the gaming industry, the gaming audience, so it can be successful for years to come. You see what I'm saying? That right there is very, very, very important to a strategy of business when you're battling, but also when you're looking to grow an industry itself. So, now console exclusives, right? When you look at the PS4 side coming up for 2016, you got Street Fighter 5. Now, I said console exclusives, so I don't want to see nobody in the comment section out there say, oh, Street Fighter 5 is on PC. I just said console exclusives, right? That means now Xbox, so don't get it twisted. Don't be smart. Don't be dumb, all right? You watching Hip Hop Gamer, make sure you listen correctly because I'm that dude, all right? One love, God bless, let's rock. So, with the PlayStation 4, right? Here's what it is. You got console exclusives: Street Fighter 5, Uncharted 4, Ratchet and Clank, Horizon Zero Dawn, The Last Guardian, Dreams, the deal that they just did with Hideo Kojima, which that game may come out 2017. But the fact that they did that deal is so noteworthy that I had to mention that. Gran Turismo Sport and WoW. Now, there's other ones too. I just wanted to throw a bunch out there. Now, think about that lineup that I just said. Right? Now, I'm going to go to the Xbox One lineup that we know so far. You got Scalebound, you got Quantum Break, you got Cuphead, you got Crackdown 3, you got Gears of War 4, you got Fable Legends, you got Recore. So I got a bunch of games over there. But it's one thing to have a game and have exclusives and have a name, but then there's another thing where you have the type of game that build community, that you have communities around. That's the deciding factor on a lot of things, because you don't just want to say I got exclusives. You also want to say I got games that are undeniable, that will make people convert to what we have. So check this out. right? When it comes to console exclusives, right? Street Fighter V. Street Fighter V is legendary. As a legendary brand, it's a legendary franchise, and it has such a hardcore community behind it. To have a game like that as an exclusive is not just only significant for your console and significant for the battle, but Street Fighter V being exclusive allows for PlayStation as a console, as a brand itself, the name, to become the deciding factor for all fighters. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, back when Xbox 360 came out, it was looked at as the shooter machine because they had all these shooters on there, and the way the control was designed, everything, it just worked so well with shooters. Call of Duty was the dominant one over there. You had Halo, you know, all these games. Now what Sony is doing is they're making their system the fight machine by doing a deal with Street Fighter. So now it's like, yo, I can't live without Street Fighter. I need PlayStation. I don't even care if I'm an Xbox only head. Like, that's what people are saying. So these are deals that are extremely significant. That's one. Uncharted 4. Now, Uncharted 4, we know the franchise, we love the franchise. This is supposed to be the wrap-up of Drake's story, but not the end of the actual franchise. But Naughty Dog, in their consistency as game developers and what they built with this franchise with Uncharted, is one of those games that people brought the PlayStation 4. You see what I'm saying? They brought PlayStation specifically to play that game. So that's significant right there. That's coming out this year. Ratchet and Clank. This is a game that people have been waiting for. Just like Jak and Daxter. People have been waiting for those games. Ratchet and Clank is one of those games that not only from your childhood growing up, but even newcomers, when they see it, they're like, wow. Plus you got a movie to come along with it, and this is an official reboot, and you saw how the gameplay was already. This is phenomenal. And also, Insomniac's best success has came with PlayStation from an exclusive standpoint, and this game is one of those games that brought that. This is incredibly significant. Then you got Horizon Zero Dawn, brand new game, but looks amazing, and it's coming from a company that brought us Killzone. This is very promising. Then you got The Last Guardian. People have been waiting for that like crazy. But you got fans of Ico and all this other stuff. So that's something that people's looking for and talking about. There's hype with there, and that's this year. Dreams. If you love Little Big Planet and you love that company, you're seeing the growth of these companies do these new franchises, and they all come in this year. This is huge. Kojima. I don't gotta say nothing else. Gran Turismo Sport. Now, we all know how bigger and more popular Drive Club has gotten. Gran Turismo Sport, that's just going to be the extra icing on the cake. And this is Gran Turismo Sport. This isn't even the full Gran Turismo 7. So just for us to get a taste of Gran Turismo this year, and judging by that video, if the game really looks like that, it will surpass Drive Club graphically, which is going to be a significant major statement in terms of power this year on that platform. Then you got Wild, which is a completely different type of game, and it's open world, and you in the wild, and it's different, but it looks amazing. So that's on the PS4 side. Now on the Xbox One side, you got Scalebound. First time we ever heard about this game, first time we ever seen this game, so it's brand new. So you don't know what it's going to do, but it looked good so far, but nobody has played it yet, so there's still, you know, you still got to give it some time to see what it is. But Platinum Games is amazing, so we got hope. Then you got Quantum Break. This game right here is a little rocky. The reason why, because it looks amazing, I'm definitely going to get it. But the biggest selling point about Quantum Break is the fact that it's supposed to be in conjunction with the TV show. And we still haven't seen how that worked. And we've seen Quantum Break debut on big conference stages with Microsoft, and we still don't know how the TV show is going to work in ties with the game. We just seen little bits of gameplay. So it kind of makes you feel like, where's this going? And Alan Wake, even though that was a decent game, it still didn't resonate with the industry like that. And this is coming from the same company that brought you that. So in terms of track record and significance, Quantum Break is really on shaky ground right now. You see what I'm saying? Cuphead. This is the game that blew everybody away at E3. That 1920s looking type of cartoon game is different. There ain't nothing out there like it. It stands in its own league. This is going to shine for Xbox. Bottom line. Crackdown 3. We know about this game. We know about the franchise. Crackdown 1 was amazing. Crackdown 2 really didn't hit the industry that hard like they was hoping. We haven't seen Crackdown in a long time, so this is iffy. Will it be better than 1 or as good, or will it have drawbacks like Crackdown 2? The technology looks all amazing, but we still haven't seen it in its full light to understand what it's going to be. But the franchise is well known, and this is something that could definitely take Microsoft over the hump, because Crackdown 3, or Crackdown overall as a franchise, is still good and still healthy. Gears of War 4. We've seen it. It looks amazing. We want more. We want more, and we will get more this year. Gears of War 4, that's their trump card. That's like their Joker in a spade's hand. Alright? So that's gonna be crazy. Fable Legends. We've had a lot of Fable. Now we're getting Fable Legends. Let's see how this turned out, because I played Fable Legends before. It wasn't nothing so like, oh, amazing, but it was good for what it was. It was fun to play, and this is gonna be a solid title for them. Recore. We don't really know anything about it, but we know that it's coming. So when you look at the PlayStation 4 side and you look at the Xbox One side, when it comes to exclusives and significance of these exclusives, the energy leans more towards of PS4 in terms of not only being successful, but also converting Xbox only users to the PS4 instead of vice versa. Because everything that I mentioned, like besides Gears of War 4 would be that game that would, like, I feel, convert people over. You know what I'm saying? But even with that, with the Gears of War, the last Gears of War that came out, Gears of War Judgment, wasn't really that great. So there's a bad taste in people's mouths with the Gears of War franchise. This has to bring that back if you want to convert more people for the battle. You see what I'm saying? So let's talk to the audience. Now, what are your thoughts on what I had to say on both sides of the exclusive chain? And how do y'all feel about the exclusives that's coming out on PS4 and Xbox One? And who out there got both systems or just one system? Why you only got one if you do? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. So Mr. Someone 12346, God bless, Happy New Year. Gonna be pissed if Crash isn't rebooted. Yo, Crash, look, I don't want to say anything that don't worry about Crash. You will be happy. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't worry about Crash. I think you'll be happy. Don't worry about that. Edmond Boki, Happy New Year. What's going on? Mongolian Chop, what's going on, man? Happy New Year. Gears of War trailer for E3 alone left a bad taste in my mouth. Wow, really? Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, they got a lot of work to do. And plus, it's not the same company that originally brought you Gears of War, so that's something you gotta think about as well. You said Gears 4 too dark. We'll see. Kayla Bania sending good vibes to everyone. Oh, God bless you. All right, I appreciate that. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Lloyd Garland, what's going on? PS4, no doubt. So yeah, like keep the questions coming as I move to the next segment and stuff like that. So, Mr. Someone, I just ordered project cards for the PS4 yesterday. Really? Let me ask you a question, Mr. Someone. Do you have Drive Club, or did you play it? Did you try it? Because I got both. I got Project Cars and Drive Club, and Drive Club, in my opinion, just wipes the floor with Project Cars, in my opinion. But I was just asking to see your thoughts if you played them both. Okay, let's see what he said. I didn't get your name, but I agree with all you said. PS4, Xbox One got to support gaming in general. Hoping Quantum Break don't have episodic small updates. And I guess he got more to say, but I appreciate that, man. And yeah, like that's what it is. Like, one of the biggest things about Quantum Break is supposed to be that TV show game feature, and we still don't know how it works, and we still haven't seen it. And the more days and the more months that go past without it, it makes you feel like, you know, is it as good as they say? Because I never heard of anything like that. So me as a company, I'll be quick to want to show that off, because that's the thing that's going to keep you talking about my game, because you can't talk about that about any other game. And I want you to talk about my game for as long as possible upon release. That's just me. Now, where we at? Mongolian Forza Horizon 2 mops the floor with both those races. That's your opinion. That's cool. I definitely disagree with that. But this video isn't about Forza versus Drive Club. But in my opinion, Drive Club destroys Forza. That's just my opinion. But we could definitely have that conversation another time. Chris Thompson, No Man's Sky. That's another one. Oh my God, No Man's Sky. That's another one. I didn't even mention that. That's what I mean. That's crazy. That's a whole nother one. Yes, I agree. Drive Club is the most underrated game on the PS4. I feel that just very underrated. Mr. Someone, I have a lot of racing games and platformers for PS2 and Xbox 360. Nice. Oscar Dios, God bless. Happy New Year, Oscar. Hova, doing around. It looks great, but this is from the same developers that made Killzone. Killzone is a beautiful game, but it's just not a real game, I guess you're saying. I love Killzone personally, but if that's what you feel, okay. But I love Killzone. I'm trying to see if I can try Drive Club out. Well, listen, do not. I repeat, I got a lot of reports that if you play Drive Club, the free version is nowhere near what the actual real version is in terms of graphical detail. There's a lot that was taken out of that free version. So the free version, you can't play that and think you're playing Drive Club, because you're not, from what I hear. I got the real official Drive Club game, and I can tell you, that photo mode, all the photos that you be seeing of them cars, the game really looks like that, even better when it's in front of your face playing. Drive Club is a beast. It's a beast. Okay, so let's move on to the next bullet point. Now, the next bullet point I want to talk to you about is price point and value. Price point and value. Okay, so price point, each system at their cheapest is $349.99. They're both the same price, January 1st, 2016, setting it off. Okay, both the same price, right? Now, value. Value is always going to be an opinion of a person's preference. But when I look at value, I also look at the system features and what separates a system from another system within true significance to make you say, you know what, I'm going to get that. Because each system got great games. Each system got great exclusives. Each system performs very well. Each system is the same price. So there's other things that you got to pay attention to in terms of value. That you gotta be like, you gotta look at it and be like, what does this got that don't got that'll make me this and that or whatever, if you're trying to choose between them. If you get both, obviously. But I'm just saying, when it comes to price point and value, it boils down to system features. In this particular argument, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but in this particular argument, I feel this is where PS4 truly dominates, and I feel these are reasons why PS4 sells so much, because of these word of mouth spreaded features that people use on a regular basis that don't get the marketing that it needs to have. It needs better marketing when it comes to these features, but people that use the system every day, they talk about it a lot, they use it, and the user experience is what help drives it. Check it out. On the PS4, you have share play. Share play meaning that let's say I got Drive Club, right? And Mongolian Chip, he doesn't have Drive Club. But let's say he was on my friends list on PS4. I could say, look, you want to try out Drive Club? We could do a share play, so the game doesn't download, it just streams over to his system, and I'm virtually giving him the controller. So he can play Drive Club for as long as he wants, because the moment the 60 minutes is up, I can just restart it. But he can play Drive Club as long as he wants, and it's the full game, and he can test it out, and if he likes it, then he can decide to buy it. If he don't like it, okay, cool. But the feature in the system that allows you to play any game that your friend got from your own house, playing on his system, using your own controller, like, what? Like, that still to this day, I think is one of the most groundbreaking, mind-blowing, revolutionary features I've ever seen in any game system in my life. Period. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that's extremely significant, that is sell point worthy. Okay? That's the first thing. Second thing, PlayStation Now. We spoke about this before, but just having a Netflix design game format, that's crazy. To be able to just look at hundreds of games and just choose what you want to play, hit a button and play it. That right there is significant, it's phenomenal, it's never been done, and it actually works. And you can use it wherever you go, on your PS Vita, your PS TV, or whatever. That right there is incredible. That's a major feature. That's two. Now, even though you don't need the PS4 to use PS Now, you still it's still a major feature for the overall PlayStation brand, and it works on PS4, so it makes sense mentioning. That's the second thing. The third thing is PS2 upgraded games. Being able to play Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Dark Cloud. Being able to play these old games. Keep in mind, PS2 came out October 26, 2000. It is 2016, so I'm playing games from 16, 15, 14 years ago in 1080p now, upscale, and it looks beautiful. It is incredible in comparison to the old game. So that right there is amazing, just to be able to play PS2 games on my PS4 and it look like that. That is a major feature. Like, you know what I'm saying? To be able to go back and do that. The share button. The ease of use of the share button to just push this button and broadcast gameplay, take a screenshot of recorded video that's always recorded, save this, save that, share factory, all these things. It's easy to use. It's right there on the controller. Beautiful. That is a great feature because we all want to share things because we all that much more social in this day and age. You see what I'm saying? Then you can stream to YouTube, where you can't stream to YouTube on Xbox at the moment right now. So streaming to YouTube, I'm doing that right now with y'all. That's crazy. And YouTube, to my knowledge, actually performs better, looks better, and handles better than Twitch does at the moment. So that's crazy right there. You know what I'm saying? And then on the Xbox side, one main feature that I could think of right now is the ability to play your 360 games online with someone that's playing the same 360 game on their Xbox One, and y'all can play online. So I'm on my 360 with Gears of War 2. You on your Xbox One with Gears of War 2, and we can play online even though we're on different systems. That is phenomenal. That is amazing. Other than that, besides a whole lot of apps, PlayStation got apps too. Just Xbox got more. But I could talk to my Xbox, but I could also talk to my PlayStation. Not as much, but I can still do the feature. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that plays a big role in terms of price point, value, and features. What are your thoughts on what I just said about that? And let's talk to the people. Oh, Anthony Gamer, what's going on? Happy New Year, man. I hope so. I hope so, Mr. Someone, because not everyone everywhere have the tech in their area for great internet speed. Alright, cool. Virtual Reality channel. Virtual Reality, how you doing? Happy New Year. I was just finished. My first bullet point was dealing with Virtual Reality, man. What are your thoughts on Virtual Reality? PS2 games upscale. Yeah, they upscale, man. It looks beautiful, man. Robert Freeman, Happy New Year. God bless, man. Alright, so you're streaming through your PS4 now? Yeah, I'm streaming. Yeah, this is right through my PS4. I'm streaming on my PS4 right now, dog, with the AR Studio. You know what I'm saying? Via the PlayStation room, the playroom. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. Mackenzie Williams. Aw, Happy New Year. What's going on? What's going on? Breezy Stew 6742. Hey, man, I appreciate that. Happy New Year, dog. Polo D. What's going on? PS4 winning, bro, hands down. Well, they are. I don't gotta tell you that. They definitely are. C Bowen 0814. God bless. How you feeling? I didn't get a chance to see your question. I'm sorry. Terrell, what's going on? Happy New Year. Adam, Happy New Year. God bless. Eddie Lopez, Happy New Year. When do you think Sony will have COD games and Rockstar games on PS Now? You know, that's a great question, and I don't have the answer to the Call of Duty one, but in terms of Rockstar and stuff like that, I believe within the next 3 to 4 months you'll see some Rockstar games come. Through PlayStation Now, but I do believe that either Manhunt and Bully is supposed to be coming as PS2 classics as well. So I'm not sure how they're gonna execute it in terms of the way they deliver it, but PS Now should be getting it as well. Demetrius Foster, Demetrius, I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. God bless. I'm sorry. Happy New Year. GTA 4 and San Andreas was $4 on Xbox Live, and Black Ops 1 was $10, and others, and they will be backwards compatible. Yeah, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But check this out. So that's $10. That's $14, right? Now, and that's $14 for a couple of games that's backwards compatible. That's cool. And what I'm telling you is, if I wanted to spend $100 for a whole year, I get access to like 200, like close, like 250 games. So think about it. I can spend $100 and get 250 games right now, and they all work. Like, and I can play them anywhere. I don't even need a PlayStation to play them. So, you know, I feel that that's more valuable in my opinion. Oh, Happy New Year from Poland. Shout out to Poland. Yo, real talk. What up, France? Andre B. What's going on? God bless. Happy New Year, man. Word up. That's crazy. So, Trock 316. What's good? Happy New Year. Yo, HipHopGamer, no disrespect, man, but the first video you do for 2016 is will PS4 dominate Xbox One in 2016, really? Yeah, because when, first off, let me explain something to you. I'm gonna just explain this real quick because, you know, you're my man. I want to explain something to you. The reason why this is the first video that I do of the year is because when PS4 and Xbox One first came out back in 2013, no one expected what happened and what took place to actually be this way. When you look at the way 360 and the PS3 ever played out. You see what I'm saying? And another reason why I did this video is because this is going into the third year. And in the first year of consoles, you are learning the console. You're getting the chance to build it. So I'm gonna treat it like a relationship. You just meet a girl, just meet a guy, something like that, and you getting to know them. You don't know them. You know what I'm saying? You having conversations with them, you getting to know them, whatever. Cool. Get that first year out the way, now you're comfortable. Now that you're comfortable and you know the person a lot and you know the situation, you know the system, now you could polish it a bit. You know what I'm saying? You could kind of get deeper in it, get more in depth with it, understand things that you never even thought of before. You could, you know what I'm saying, that you can start maximizing what this has to offer, whether the person or the system, whatever. And your third year is when you can walk in like a boss. Because now you're almost at the point where you mastering what's going on. You understand this wholeheartedly. You all in. You know what I'm saying? You could get your little swag on a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You get your style up. You get your grown man on. You know what I'm saying? Or your grown woman on. Because now you have that information. You got that wisdom about the system. You see what I'm saying? So the reason why I brought that up here, because from this day forward, all the way to December 31st, 2016, the energy between this battle and the energy in the game industry overall is going to be that much more important, that much more serious, that much more engaging. So that's why I felt this was a great video to start off with, because it's something, this is a wake-up call year when it comes to this. You feel me? So that's why I did that. But like I said, it's not like I'm lying, because when I go to my next point, it's going to prove what you just asked. So, Kelly Nuts, what's going on? Happy New Year. Yeah, more profit, more Sony. Simple up-res, add some trophies, and you can make some serious cash reselling old stuff. Hey, that's true. Polo D, virtual reality gaming is going to be, oh, I'm sorry, get a chance to see your question. Emil W63, God bless, Happy New Year. Sony charged you to play your old PS2 games. Don't forget to mention that for PS4. Of course, well, they charge you to play your old PS2 games, but the version of the PS2 game you're playing is not old. For example, right? If you had a VHS tape of the very first Star Wars movie, right? Let's say you just got the first Star Wars movie, right? And it's a VHS tape, right? And then the same company brings out Star Wars on Blu-ray. Same version of Star Wars, but it's on Blu-ray, it's updated, it looks better, and this and that, and this and that. You feel you don't need to pay for that Blu-ray disc, or you should just get the Blu-ray disc free? Think about it. Because it's not the same thing. I can understand if you just bought a VHS tape, and 20 years later I'm selling you the same VHS tape. No, I don't agree with that. But if I sell you a VHS tape, and 20 years later I'm giving you a Blu-ray disc, 1080p internet connection, all this other stuff that you didn't have before, you best believe you're paying for that, because you're paying for the upgrade. If you got a car, right, and you need to upgrade it, you're going to pay for the upgrade. That's exactly what that is, and I just proved my point. Okay, So now let's move on to the final point that I wanted to bring to everyone's attention. And that's the sales gap. Now, before I even start this, Phil Spencer himself already admitted that PlayStation is so far ahead, they don't believe that they will catch up to them. But they're mainly focused on their fans, growing their core, and just doing the best they can to make sure the Xbox name reigns supreme and still is relevant within gaming culture. And Phil Spencer, along with Aaron Greenberg and the team over there, has done a phenomenal job changing things around from the Don Matrix storm. Real talk. So let's talk about the sales gap. Now, November, here's something that you got to pay attention to. In November, right, when the NPD results came out, in November, Microsoft Xbox One had Halo 5 come out. They had Tomb Raider come out, which is 2 exclusive titles. And you had Fallout 4 come out, which was heavily promoted by Xbox. Just like how Destiny is heavily promoted by PlayStation. You see what I'm saying? And right now, with those games coming out, PlayStation still beat Microsoft for November NPD results, even though Microsoft marketed their brand and their games as the best lineup in Xbox history. All these games came out in November and they lost. They lost. That speaks volumes. That speaks volumes. Big time. Okay? Big time. And then overall, currently, it's like almost double the lead. And it came out a week apart. Right now, Microsoft is at like 18 million, 18.1.2, and PS4 is at like 33 million, 33.1, 33.2. So they 4 million away from actually doubling what Microsoft has done, and it came out a week apart. That is crazy. Crazy. That's significant. And then technically, Sony never lost a month to Microsoft since they came out, because globally, which is the official deciding factor globally, meaning Japan, meaning Europe, meaning all these other areas, Sony never lost a month. Like every single month. To be more fair, starting in January 2014, like that, from day one, Sony never lost not 1 month. If you want to talk the global scale, they lost a few months according to NPD America, but globally they never lost a month. That speaks volumes right there. You see what I'm saying? So when you think about the sales gap and you think about Microsoft having their best foot forward is still coming up short in the area that they are doing the best in, that speaks volumes. So that's pretty much my wrap up when it comes to will PlayStation 4 dominate Xbox One in 2016, because according to these points, it seems like they are going to extend their lead by the time we hit the end of this year. But what are your thoughts? Do you feel that Xbox can do something that would dramatically change things, like how PS3 did something to dramatically change their situation? You know, with the Xbox 360 back in the last generation. What are your thoughts? Share them with me. Let's talk about it. C Bowen 0814, God bless, Happy New Year, was good. What about streaming PC games to Xbox One and vice versa? Yeah, that's cool. You can stream Xbox One games to your PC via Windows 10. That's dope. Sony also confirmed that you will be able to stream PlayStation 4 games to your PC and everything remotely as well. Because someone discovered how to do it, but Shuhei came out and officially said that they're working on something to make you be able to do that. So that's something else that PlayStation could do as well. Gaming with Freeze Blade. What's going on? Burger? Are you calling me a burger? Is that like, you gotta come harder than that if that's what you're doing. God bless, Happy New Year anyway. He always does these type of versus videos. It seems every time there's a console deals going on, he always wants to boost up PS4. Hey Trot, listen, This isn't a ploy to boost up PS4 or to boost up Xbox One. I have them all. I got everything. I play everything. My game of the year was Tomb Raider, dog. Rise of the Tomb Raider. That joint is crazy. Like, I got everything. I play everything. That's not the case. What I'm trying to explain to you is that when you look at the competition, because it is competition, don't get it twisted. It's all fun and games at the end of the day. We all play games. You know what I'm saying? Microsoft hangs out with Sony. Sony hangs out with Microsoft. They all talk. We all chill. Like, we all play each other's like games and systems. Like, it's not that serious. What I'm just trying to explain to you is that there is a competition here. There is a battle here. And one of the biggest questions is, will Sony continue to dominate? Because in reality, they have dominated, and is not something to ignore. This is one of the best moments in gaming, because when your back is against the wall, you have the opportunity to throw your uppercuts and throw your hooks and get your jabs in there and come back. And the more Xbox fight to come back and do these things, the better games we get. The more we have these type of conversations about competition or versus or whatever, all of this is getting everybody excited and making everybody work that much harder, so we could be like, wow, look what they did. Wow, look what they did. The best thing, think about it, the best thing that ever happened to Sony was PS3. You want to know why? Because Xbox kicked PS3's ass in America. Xbox destroyed PS3. Destroyed them. And that was the best thing that ever happened to them, because look at what PS4 is doing and what it has become for us as gamers. And look what Xbox One is doing, changing things around to give us so much stuff that we love. So when I do these videos, there's a message behind it. And the message is this. When you have competition, when you have battles, when you have wars, it's not about just fighting blindlessly. It's about figuring out how to better yourself to be able to stay in the game. And when you stay in the game, we get more games, and the industry overall grows. And anything I could do to contribute to the industry growing, I will. Notice in this entire video, I don't bash. Like, I'm not that type of journalist. I don't say, oh, Xbox sucks or PS4 sucks. I don't do that. You don't hear those things from me. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the most positive, passionate gamers, game journalists, media personalities, period, in the industry. I know everyone's potential, and these videos help bring that out. That's why I do it. Okay. Not to be rude, but you look like Mayweather. Hey, I love Mayweather. That's my man, so I appreciate that. I agree with you, Trigger Man. Matt Cruz, what's going on? Happy New Year. Alex Berger, Happy New Year. New to YouTube. Alright, Alpha System, Happy New Year. So we're 47 minutes in. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope there's a lot of information that you got out of the video and learned with the video. Make sure you check me out on hot97.com, #1 radio station in New York with national reach. We doing big things. We just hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube, so make sure you go to Hot 97. Also download the Where Hip Hop Lives app on Google, Android, or Apple iPhone. My Twitter, my Instagram is HipHopGamer, as you see right there below. Make sure you follow me, check me out. My PSN ID is Real-HipHopGamer. That's Real-HipHopGamer. And on Xbox One is just Real-HipHopGamer. One whole word. Alright? So now that we're coming to the end of this, did y'all enjoy the stream? How did it look on your end? Was the chat working? Everything good? Let me know, give me some feedback on that, how it was, and what are your thoughts on it? And is there anything else you want me to touch on that I probably didn't touch on? Yeah, NYC is where it's at. You already know, baby. Karan, what's going on? Happy New Year. Short Fuse Gaming, Happy New Year. PS4 still got a power upgrade to come. Still got a power upgrade. Okay. Adam, what are your New Year's resolutions? Oh, my New Year's resolutions? I got a few. One of my New Year's resolutions is always get closer to God. The stronger you build your relationship with God, the more blessings and things that will come your way. And even things that come your way that's negative, that try to bring you down or try to hurt what you're trying to build, always pray. Always be positive. and God's covering to get you through everything, but you just gotta make sure you do the work as well. So just getting closer to God is always that. That's one. Two, doing my best to be a great father. You know, shout out to my son Marcus. I just always want to do my best to be a good father. You know, that right there goes without saying, but it's very important to be a good leader, you know, in the life of your child, and just people that look up to you. It's great to be a good leader. You know what I'm saying? And not just a good leader, but a real leader. Sometimes you may not like what I do. That's cool. That's fine. But at the end of the day, respect is everything. You know, so I want to make sure I be a good father and stuff like that. That's the second thing. My third resolution is unity. One of my goals, I was just speaking to a couple of my friends from various websites, but one of my goals is to bring the gaming culture together more. Like, there's a lot of mainstream websites, independent websites, or whatever, doing a lot of things, but I don't feel like we do a lot of things together as a culture anymore. And I just want to do that. I just want to bring more unity. So I actually have some segments and things that I'm working on that's just like doing thank yous to a lot of people and highlighting people in general and just giving back the only thing that matters, and that's love. So I just want to work with more people and bring more unity and show people that we could get more together. Teamwork makes the dream work. So I would probably say those three main things. And you know, always just being a better person. I mean, you know, I love doing the right thing. I don't always do the right thing, but I do my best. I pray for people. I pray for my enemies. I just want to see everybody happy and just have fun with what I do. You know what I'm saying? So that's like pretty much my resolutions. I saw that question. A new Red Dead. I can't speak on anything dealing with Red Dead Redemption 2. I can't speak on anything like that at all. But I will say that Rockstar, I was told directly from Rockstar that this is going to be a special year for them. Right? They've been working on a lot of things, and towards the end of 2015, they threw some hints out there, but this year, it's probably going to be their year. Rockstar's probably going to be their year. Yep. Super Killer Boy, what's going on, baby? Happy New Year. Matt Cruz, amen. Amen, brother. Your sins. Happy New Year, Hip-Hop Gamer, great stream. What do you think? Why do you think Sony is neglecting the SOCOM franchise? They're not neglecting it. They're not neglecting it at all. You know what I'm saying? It's all about strategy. SOCOM, one of the things about SOCOM that was so great was the fact that they were able to capture such an online audience, even though their infrastructure wasn't designed for online like that with the PS2. Now that all that online stuff is there, they need to make sure that that same group of people will still care about a SOCOM game, and it's not just some little minor thing. So it's all about strategy and how they release it and how they do it. They did not forget about the franchise at all. They understand how dear to hearts SOCOM is, and it's a good chance you will see it come back, because it'll be another exclusive that will be dominant in that World War type of area. And Sony could definitely use that, because they don't have Call of Duty ain't exclusive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, those type of games, like, they're not there no more. So there's definitely room for SOCOM to live and exist and be successful. And for the fact that that's exclusive, trust me, they did not forget about it. But I truly believe that it'll come back as a PS2 classic with all the online stuff there. I'm not sure if they'll do a big remake or things like that. So on that note, I'm gonna wrap it up, because we 53 minutes in. So I'm about to wrap that up. I just want to say one love, God bless, Happy New Year to everyone. Please follow me, please subscribe, and let's have some fun and keep gaming. All right, peace. We out of here.